Hello everyone, welcome back to Rebel Brick. Today I'm going to kind of showcase two kind of custom builds that I've done. One of them I kind of took the inspiration a while back. Hasbro had done their own version of Legos. They called it Creo. They did G.I. Joe, Transformers, they did some Dungeons and Dragons, and I think it was some real small, kind of like a minifigure kind of based sets. So here I have a G.I. Joe Skyhawk, and I kind of like this. I've always kind of liked it because I grew up in the 80s. I remember G.I. Joe. I really like that design. Lego had come up with a creator set, and the creator set is a cyber drone. When I had looked at it, I kind of thought, well, maybe I could kind of change it up a little bit. So that's really what I did. I don't have the box anymore, but here's a picture of the box if you can find it. This is what I had kind of done with it. So I'd taken that and I kind of modified it a little bit. I'm blessed because I have plenty of extra parts. I have a huge box from when I was a kid yet, as well as I buy some extra parts here and there. But I took the engines and then I put them inside a little bit more, so it kind of matches what we have for our Skyhawk. So I can still rotate them, which works out really well. And I did have these pieces. Now these are kind of flaps, so you can open up like a car or something like that, so you can get a Lego minifigure in there. At the time, the best I could do is this, which it gives it a good footprint, so it stands pretty good. These pieces underneath, now these are actually from old space sets. They're still making it for some of the current space sets. I have seen them out, but that's really what I used to hold that all together, because I figured that worked really well. So I'll put this back on once I find it. There we are. And I have it just one peg in the front and then two behind there, so that way it can kind of support the whole weight, because this design really does have a lot of weight sitting on the tail. But I still have the Lego minifigure in here, so he's got kind of a clear head, all that. Has the space symbol on there, so that works out pretty good. But I thought that works out pretty good for like a G.I. Joe Skyhawk. I had made a small aircraft carrier. I had some boat hull pieces, and I kind of put it together. So hopefully soon I'll show you that, so you can see how this all looks together. So that was the first one I had done. And the second one did a little extra work. It took two sets. And again, I don't have the boxes anymore. So here you can see, and I know that these are still available. You can find them in various stores. So we have a Lego Creator 3-in-1, and then we also have the City little stunt plane. So what I had done is I had kind of merged them together. I kind of really liked the design of the 3-in-1. So I'd taken that. So here we are. This is really what I created. This is the 3-in-1, and I kind of took the nose off, and that's where we have our stunt plane. So this is the red from the stunt plane. This orange here is from the original creator set, and we have some landing gear that can fold up, which works really nicely. So if you have the imagination, you want to run it through the house and go zoom, you're good there. And yet I can still bring it back out so I can have it land. And then I had picked up extra ones. Now these are all custom made. There are no blueprints. So what I had to kind of do when I tried to recreate this is I actually had to more or less take the first one apart a little bit here and there, so I could remember how I did the second one. With most of my builds, I mean, these are all things that I kind of work on the fly. There are no instructions when I'm doing these custom builds. I don't do anything in a CAD program. I know that there are some very talented people that can use CAD programs and create this stuff, which is really awesome. I don't have that ability. I just kind of look things through, and I kind of work things out as I'm building them and with whatever parts I happen to have. I don't have a Lego store or anything that's very local. I live in central Wisconsin here, so we just recently had gotten a Bricks and Minifigs, so I have been there once. I checked it out. It is a very nice facility. I will be back there again to try and get some extra parts. But these are kind of builds I had done, and like I said, I have a little aircraft carrier I had built, mainly because I was thinking about G.I. Joe, and I already had the pieces, and I didn't know what else to do. But I needed something to go on them. So obviously you can't have a boat with nothing on it. Whether it's a cargo ship, you need to have some containers or something. So this is what I had kind of built, and I'm kind of happy with what I had done. I think this works out pretty good. Cockpit opens up. We still have our pilot in there. That's still our original stunt pilot. I think he looks good in there, so I've always left him in there. And there we are. So hopefully that gives you ideas for something else to build. And with that, I wish you a good day and keep building. Thank you.